So if you've been hanging out my stream lately, you've probably heard me gushing about how much I'm enjoying Titan Quest II Early Access. Well, today they dropped the first roadmap and FAQ for the future of the game. So right off the bat, looking at the fine print text, we see major updates are planned every 3 months, and they've already said the first one is going to be in October. They said these major updates can contain content updates like new chapters or acts or whatever you want to call them. They can also have feature updates like the character creator that they're going to be implementing, and then they also can have system updates like new masteries. So they say while not every update will include all types of content, they may feature additions such as new masteries, content chapters, a new character creator, new gameplay features, and other improvements. So it's going to be kind of a mix and match hodgepodge of these potential features, but hopefully we get 2 or 3 big things with every major content update. And between these, we're going to get smaller patches that have balancing, bug fixes, and minor updates. And according to their Discord, the first one's actually dropping today, which I wouldn't expect any real changes to the game. It looks like it's mostly going to be bug fixes, but if you've been having performance issues, maybe this will help you. They also clarify that hotfixes will drop as needed. So the things that they say can be included in future updates are new chapters, new items, new enemies, new bosses, new quests, new masteries, crafting, improved multiplayer, German language, Chinese language, additional languages, and more. So let's dive into the frequently asked questions. So the first thing they answer is, why are they doing early access? And basically, ARPGs are a crowded landscape. We have Diablo 4, we have Diablo 2 and 3, we have Path of Exile 1 and 2, we have Last Epoch, we have Torchlight Infinite, we have No Rest for the Wicked, we have Undecember. There's so many ARPGs out there. They want to make sure that they're working with the community and making the changes that players want to see to make the best game possible. So then they talk about the full price of the game. This one is where people are going to want to pay attention. So right now, in early access, the game is $29.99. However, it is on sale for the first week, which ends today. So if you want to get the game, today is the best time to get it. It is currently $23.99, I believe. After today, it will go up to $29.99. Then, during early access, every time they drop a major update, they said that the price is going to go up to the full price at launch is going to be $49.99. So right now is the time to get it. If you think you're going to buy this game, do it now. Then they talk about microtransactions. They say they're not doing microtransactions and or loot box shenanigans. They say that they do plan on doing updates like DLCs and expansions in the future, but they're not going to be doing stash tabs and cosmetics and that kind of thing. They say the final release date, they are still targeting the end of 2026 for the 1.0 release date. And with the 1.0 release date is also going to be the console release. So right now for console release, they're looking at PlayStation and an Xbox. There's no mention of Nintendo yet, but maybe we'll see it on the Switch too as well. But I wouldn't count on that. Then they talk about multiplayer, which is currently in the game, sort of. When you launch the game, at least through Steam, you get the option, do you want to play it normally or do you want to play it with experimental multiplayer? Multiplayer is not finished, but they wanted to get that in so people could at least try it. They do say that they expect it to be a little bit buggy, but right now you can play multiplayer with up to 4 players. They say that they're working towards shipping a comprehensive, vastly improved multiplayer experience with 1.0, so hopefully we see some improvements to that over the course of early access as well. Then they talk about character customization. They said that they do want to see more beyond just the presets that are currently available, so they do plan on implementing a full system for character customization, and hopefully that comes sooner than later. Then they talk about mounts. They say that they're not planning on doing mounts whatsoever. They say that it's going to ruin the pacing of the game and influence combat in ways that they don't want to have to deal with, so no mounts for this game. Similarly, they also have no intention of adding PvP, so if that's a deal breaker for you, if you're somebody who loves PvP and won't play a game without it, this isn't going to be the game for you. They're not planning on doing PvP. Could that change? Maybe, but right now it sounds pretty firm that they have no plans for it. Then they talk about how many masteries are going to be in the game in total, and they say that they don't have a number locked in yet. They're open to shifting it, but they say right now they're thinking at least 6, and they plan on adding more with DLCs and expansions if they choose to do those later on. I think 6 is a good start. I would love to see more than that eventually, but we only have 4 in early access, so getting up to 6 would feel a lot better. Then they talk about endgame. They say that currently they're really focused on making a polished, replayable campaign. So while endgame is on the back of their minds and they are working on it internally, they're not ready to share anything, but it's not really the biggest priority for them yet, which, given how we've seen other ARPGs go, I don't know how I feel about this. Right now, the currently implemented endgame that's in the early access phase is basically being able to reset all the monsters in the world and then increasing their levels. That way you get a little bit more difficulty and a little bit better loot. But looking at other ARPGs in the genre, I don't think that's enough, so I really hope that they come up with something. Then they talk about modding. They say that due to the engine that they're using, there's not really a whole lot that people are going to be able to mod, but there will be some, mostly data driven. So if you want to change like numbers, percentages, that kind of thing, that's going to be possible. So what do you guys think? Have you played Titan Quest II Early Access? And if not, are you planning on picking it up when it fully releases? And if you are already playing, are you planning on coming back every 3 months to check out what's new? Let me know what you think. Also, let me know what you're playing.